the church has been great about putting on just different programming, for couples, marriage nights, which you go and you're like, man, we really needed that. It's just kind of like a reset, a refresh. I feel like the church does a really good job in just really taking care of people's marriages or just kind of focusing on that aspect. Because I know a lot of times that we have friends that the focus is on kids and they neglect the marriage. And I think there's just all kinds of issues that kind of stem from something like that. With respect to like our kids, man, it's like, I think it was probably like the best decision that we made. Like, we think of generosity as just, they give money. But man, Alex, our oldest, he in 7th grade, middle school, John James and his family, they would host a middle school program for the middle school boys. I mean, to this day, I feel like that's been so impactful for him. And I don't know if he knows how much of an impact that it had on our oldest, but it's always good to kind of run into him. And, it's just like, 7th grade and now he's a senior, and it's just, man, time goes by fast. But I'm just thankful for those people that have really kind of poured into our kids' lives. And I've just seen the fruit of that, because it's like, hey, Mom, Dad, I think I want to go to this missions trip, So, he's gone on the Belize trip for 2 or 3 years in a row, and he wants to do the Ecuador.
Oh, yeah.
So it's at least planted that seed where they have that heart and that desire to really want to serve others. Especially, I mean, we live in a pretty comfortable community, Belair, Westview, and Braze, and I always say, man, this is not reality, for most of the United States and even internationally. And so when they go to these missions trips, it's like they learn so much. And I remember them, Alex coming back and saying like, it's interesting, or it's pretty awesome how these kids have like almost next to nothing, but they're so happy. And I'm glad he's kind of coming to that conclusion, like, man, you don't need all this stuff, that the world tries to say, like, oh, you need this, you need that to be happy. And so I actually thought that's been a true blessing, I think, in our lives.